everybody, today we're going to use the DIR-685 as a media server. Hi everybody, and welcome back to D-LinkTV DIY. I'm Mike, and I'm here to help you get more out of your network. So this is another episode in our ongoing series on the DIR-685. In the last episode, I showed you how to install a hard drive and then connect to it locally and using an FTP for remote access. So now that we have some files on our DIR-685, what I want to do is show you how to use it as a media server. It can act as a UPnP AV server, which is for like media players. It also has a built-in iTunes server that we can use in iTunes. And then the other thing that I want to show you how to do is configure the BitTorrent portion of it so that you can download movies and music that way. So the first thing that we're going to do is set up the UPnP AV server and the iTunes server, which is real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. To turn on the UPnP AV server, the first thing you want to do is click the Storage tab at the top here, and then click the UPnP AV server button on the left. Under the UPnP AV server settings, you're going to want to highlight the Enable button and then uncheck Root. Then what we're going to do is we're going to browse to our media folder. So if you click on the hard drive, that's the root, and then here's the media folder. You just click Apply and then save it. Then click the Save Settings button for everything to take effect. So now that that's done saving, all we have to do is go down to the iTunes server button on the left here, click it, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to enable it, you're going to uncheck the root button, and then you're going to browse to the media folder. Then do the same thing, click on the disk name, and then you'll see the media folder again. Just apply that, and then save. So what's cool about the iTunes server is you can have it auto refresh according to how often you're going to add music to it. So if you're transferring files around, you may want to make it a shorter period of time. But say my music collection for now is pretty much set. I'm just going to have it refresh once a day. So I'll select that, and then I'm going to save the settings. So now that our DIR-685 is set up to serve files to our media player or our Windows Media Player or iTunes, what we want to do is set up the BitTorrent to download some movies and music and stuff like that so that we can enjoy them. So let's go ahead and configure it, and I'll show you how to download a file. So the last thing that we want to do is set up the BitTorrent download manager, and you can do that by clicking the button underneath the iTunes server. And then you're going to put a checkbox in the Enable BT, which enables the BitTorrent. And then we're going to browse to a folder where we want it to download the BitTorrent files to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the hard drive and then into Media, and I'm going to actually create a folder called BitTorrent. And then click Create. So now that it's created our BitTorrent folder, all we have to do is click the Apply button and then Save, and then we're going to save the settings. So now that we've saved our settings, we can actually start downloading something. So what this is asking for is either the URL for where a torrent file can be found, or the actual location of a torrent file on your hard drive, which is what I'm going to do. So if you put a check mark here, you'll be able to browse to where that file is. Now you can see it's right here on my desktop, and if I just take and open that and then I click the add button, it'll automatically start. So now that our DIR-685 is set up, it can stream music to your home stereo or to Windows Media Player or iTunes. What I want to do next week is I want to come back and show you how to put pictures onto the picture frame itself. So that's going to do it for this week. I'm Mike, and thanks for watching.